We are now live from the Gazebo with members of Maschine Life, Keyzus and Rawston George. Man, thank you guys so much for being here. Live from the Gazebo.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, musicians, they are entrepreneurs. You know what I'm saying? Much more than what you guys can see online. So introduce yourself. Tell the people who you are.
Those are big questions, man. Well, I'm Keyzus, first off. Music producer, visual artist, one half of the ownership of Maschine Life. Yeah, that's
much more plant-based.
There's much more. There's much more.
Are you plant-based as well as?
No, I mean, yeah, I'm plant-based sometimes, but I'm getting. I'm getting there.
The lifestyle, the Maschine Life
I'm
lifestyle.
getting there.
Yeah. It's a lot of discipline involved.
Right.
You know.
So yeah, introduce yourself.
I'm Rawston George. We go by, Rawston George, Raw, whatever you want to call me. Just businessman. You know, I try to keep the gears turning no matter what we doing. You know what I mean? Always try to find a way to monetize what we got going on. Not in a greedy way ever, but just as far as us just growing and expanding and being able to, like I said, move forward and move our situation forward and reach the ultimate goal of, financial stability and financial literacy and just wealth and just just being better people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's a lot that encompasses y'all mission, it seems like, too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, much more than just music.
That's why it was so hard to answer at first. My mind locked up. I was like, okay,
where do I even start?
Yeah, exactly. We
it's
definitely
tough to even say who you really are.
Right.
At this point, because we we embody so many different. We try to embody so many different things. You know what I'm saying? And just try to be
I get you.
Just the best version of who we are. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
So take me back to the origins, you know what I'm saying? Growing up on Rawston, you know what I'm saying? That, you know what I'm saying? Back on out the South. Like, tell me about how y'all met, and, you know what I'm saying? And I know y'all been connected for a long time. So tell me a little bit about how the, how the group started and how y'all got into it, you know what I'm saying? For those that aren't familiar.
How you want to tell it?
I met Rawston when we were both 8 years old.
Right.
I literally was outside by myself playing in the sprinkler.
Straight up.
And they pulled up. And I was like, y'all trying to play in the sprinkler? And then since then it's been history. Like literally. Since then, and then
I looked at my mom. I was like, "Can we?
Right?
Can we?" She was like, "Yeah, go ahead."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, that was the first day we moved. Did we even move in yet? I think
I don't think y'all moved in. Yeah, they was just bringing stuff.
We was just bringing stuff. So we was still living. We was living in Coldcrest. Remember I told you my grandma. My grandma from Coldcrest. So.
Hey, we got Stilton roots here too.
Yeah, man. I got love for Stilton, man. I got love for Coldcrest. It's all the Stilton for real.
Right.
Red Street, Lincoln Street. I get busy.
As far as the music part, my brother had this game on PlayStation. And it was called Music Generator, MTV Music Generator.
Yeah.
And he showed it to us. He had it rented from Blockbuster or something, and he had to give it back. And I didn't have a PlayStation, but Wayne had one. So his parents would rent it for us, and basically we'd just be in his basement all day, making music, just making beats, trying to rap, trying to do whatever, just really just chasing the dream, just seeing what we was already.
Shit, you got time the year though. That was 98, 99.
Right. That's when y'all are young bulls.
We old heads out here some niggas.
That's probably 20 years ago.
You gotta think of where hip hop and shit was at that time. Like what we was seeing Cash Money blow up. We was seeing No Limit blow up. We was seeing Rockefeller. We was seeing Rough Riders. You know what I'm saying? This is how we looking at even Wu-Tang. We even still seeing Wu-Tang as
it's a different generation of music.
Bone Thugs, that was our favorite group, was Bone Thugs. You feel me?
It was just
because of him. I didn't know nothing about that shit. But he put me on to the Thugs, and that was just from there we kind of just the music just kind of just became how we really just connected, like as brothers at first.
Right.
Until when you young, because you don't really got deep conversation. You just got what y'all like when y'all kids. You know what I'm saying? Like,
we like the same shit, so.
Like,
we hang together.
Yeah, this big brother playing this. Oh yeah, that's cold. My dad don't let me listen to this. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So,
pretty much just feeding off each other.
Absolutely.
Learning from each other too,
Absolutely.
Right. And then I was like my brother as far as like I'm new to the block, so it's like, you know, like
he showed you, you know what I'm saying?
He just kind of just was like, okay, like this is what this is, this is what that is. He know this shit from whatever he know it from, but it's as kids, you know, you just want to be able to regurgitate it. You just like, you like this is this is that. I'm like, oh shit, this is out the South.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
teaching people and shit.
This is how we grew up though. You feel me? And it's real. It's real though. Like it's for real. We joke and laugh about it now, but it's for real, man.
It was a serious moment back then though.
Absolutely.
For real.
A lifestyle,
Right.
I get you. So now that you're starting to like venture out into more than just music, I know, you know what I'm saying, y'all got the business, you know what I'm saying, y'all are doing merch, you always had merch and shit like that, but expanding into more, like you said, of the entrepreneurship behind the business. Tell me a little bit about how y'all got into that and inspired that.
We started, well, recent ventures is like the store, you know what I'm saying, the store, the studio. Those are like things that we really like. They started to like formulate later on, but like early on it was just having skills that other people didn't have. It was just really just having just little knowledge that we knew we could just do stuff for people that didn't really want to do it themselves. So they would pay us to do easy jobs to us, but it's like to them
they couldn't access it.
So we figuring it's a lot of computer stuff and a lot of stuff like that kind of just really sparked our entrepreneurial minds.
Yeah, a lot of tech based, it seems like too. Y'all were internet savvy before the internet was actually a thing.
We was definitely
it was
just computer savvy.
We had it. Right.
But we just had the bravery to learn the stuff too. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of people they just see big endeavors and they just get scared, and we wasn't really like that. We was just like, oh, we'll try that.
We was motivated by it.
We was almost, they almost was like, these dudes is crazy.
Right.
But if people aren't thinking your ideas are crazy, how innovative or how impactful will those ideas really be, though? You know what I mean? If people are all agreeing, like, yeah, I love it, you know, or supporting it, it's like, everybody
somebody got to poke holes in it.
Exactly. Somebody's going to have a flaw, it's going to have this, but when you can have something that's completely unique and people are going to say, oh, I don't know about that, well, hey, just watch me do it, though. You know what I'm saying? It's like a test.
I got you.
I get you, man. So that's sort of like
bro.
different trajectories and paths that y'all have. I know we were talking about that, like y'all unified as Maschine Life, but you branch out in different ways too, and you have different ventures and different passions too. So tell me a little bit about y'all individual passions and what you do personally.
Me right now, I'm heavy into like music licensing. So I've been doing like a whole bunch of music licensing across seas, like in the Netherlands, Switzerland, Vietnam, Australia, all kinds of places.
That's out the way shit, you know what I'm saying? Like that's where the money's at though. It seems like.
Absolutely.
There's money everywhere.
Right. We just basically just finding the money for real, you know, and each of us, I guess, just, you know, has our own separate personality and ways that we like to attack these situations, you know. So Wayne is a person who likes material, you know, like something that you can touch, brick and mortar, you know what I'm saying? Me, I like to be on the fly. So you see me working remotely, I'm touching people from, you know, different places from right here. Wayne likes to be I'm in your face with it.
It's a yin and a yang, you know what I'm saying? Y'all are bringing something to the table
absolutely.
that the other person may not have, or just bringing strong suits, you know what I'm saying? Skills.
Absolutely. It's funny because we're both, I'm an air sign and he's an earth sign.
So it works out. I get you. I get you.
Real shit.
Yeah, so tell me a little bit about you, you know what I'm saying, your personal passions and what you're being into.
Yo, every time somebody asks me that, I gotta really think about it because it's like, I just like to do well. So it's like whatever I pick up, I want to do it well. You feel me? Like I get a vision and I just want to just do that shit. Like I want that shit to be how I envisioned it. Like if I can't find somebody to help me do it, I'm gonna figure out how to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just gonna get it done, and then we all gonna reap the benefits. It's never really just for me. Like nobody can really ever say like I just do shit to just further myself. It's always like for the betterment of everybody. But it's a lot of that is because I just like to be chilling, bro. Right. I told you that the other night. I like to chill, bro. I don't like I like to work. But when it comes time to chill, bro, I don't want to be bothered with you know what I'm saying? Like we work hard, bro. So we play hard too. We play hard, but we chill hard too. You feel me? Like work hard, play hard. Some people, but I work hard, chill hard, bro. Like
the harder you work, the more you just relax
like
afterwards.
You know,
I get that, and that helps the mental state too. It helps you. Yeah,
absolutely.
But like he said, I like to put pieces on the board. You know what I'm saying? I like to put pieces on the board. I like to impact people from that standpoint of like we live in a place where like we have a culture, but it's not on display. Right. We don't have any one spot that like is like the culture spot. It's like there's no. We all pull up to here. We all do this. We all go here. We all eat here. It's no like. You know what I'm saying?
I guess
but it's just because nobody's doing it. Nobody's really looking to put their spot like that, like to do that. Right. You know what I'm saying? So stuff like the corner store, that's like that just came about. But it's like I see the potential long term. So it's like
could be a cornerstone.
That could be way crazy. Right. That could be way crazier than just a store on Walnut Street. Like that shit is called Pembroke Grocery. Like the whole Pembroke should know about this store. Like that's
everybody in the area.
Like that's how I'm looking at it. It's like if you in that area, you should be coming to this store for whatever your reason is.
Right.
I get you.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how I be looking at shit.
I get you.
You know what I mean?
And it's sort of like a testament to what you guys have been putting in place for a long time. Like those brick and mortar stores, it's like, hey, damn, a testament to how hard I've been working.
It's way later in life, but it's like when you younger, you want these things all quick, but it's like, are you even mature enough to even handle that shit? You know what I'm saying? Straight up, bro. Are you even mature enough to even handle your business as far as all the things you got to keep an eye on, keep tabs on?
Right.
Like this shit ain't, this entrepreneurship shit ain't. It's just a trendy thing right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Just like, I'm starting my own business. There's a reason why they say most businesses fail within 3 to 5 years, because of sustainability. It's not really because you got a bad business idea. The business model might not be put together right. You know what I'm saying? You might not have planned for losses. You might not have planned for a change in trends. You might not have planned for none of this stuff. So you might not have planned for losing people, losing health. Like it happens. Like it happens. It's all real. It's all fucking real.
So talking about like a culture here in the area, I know that y'all have sort of like been a part of, you know what I'm saying, sort of a revolutionary hip hop culture in the area too. You know what I'm saying? Some of the first people to actually perform at HMAC, you know what I'm saying? Some of the people that have performed internationally or have been on tours nationally, you know what I'm saying? So it's like sort of, tell me a little bit about how the establishment of the hip hop area here in Harrisburg has specifically been to you in your career.
Another big question. Wow, man.
But it's sort of been like for y'all in this area. I mean, you've done more just you know what I'm saying than just the Harrisburg. But it's sort of been like a pillar, like where you guys have stood in this area, where it's like, hey, they have been a sort of like a figurehead of the area's hip hop scene.
Right, absolutely.
Sure. Yeah. And that's just us doing us though.
Right.
You know, that's not even with that in mind.
Right.
Like I think at one point it probably was in mind, but I think after we just realized like we putting our life into some shit and it's not really all with music, I don't think it really mattered no more.
Right.
Like that's why it ain't really like the presence is there, but it's not something that we like pushing in your face. It's like we know what's up, y'all know what's up, but we doing other things right now. Like we not always focused on music. You know what I'm saying? Like when we was younger, we probably seen music was like the only way.
Right.
But that's not it. Like it's 1,000 other ways, you feel me? But the music is what put us in people's face. So you wouldn't even know that I do what I do without the music. Like you wouldn't care that I got a store. I'll just be somebody in the hood with a store.
Right.
But it's Rawston George got a store. oh, I gotta pull up the Rawston George in them store. It's different. It's because it's like that's just what you know. What I'm saying, you've been hearing it for years, and if you don't really know me like that, you might think it's different. But I'm just the same person all the time. You feel me? And it's like
just progressing.
I'm figuring this shit out like you figuring out like he figuring it out.
Absolutely.
Like every day, like I'm gonna leave here learning something new.
Right.
Like
we just failing forward.
That's a mindset though. You gotta
have. We just failing forward.
Yeah.
You know, new failures, new
I really want to
blessings.
speak on the point what you said though too is where a lot of people think like, damn, like if I'm doing music or doing this, like that's sort of the only outlet that they have, and it's like sort of teaching people that it might not even be the music that sells. It might be you personally, your personality, your persona. It could be the things that you do. It could be the people around you. There's so many things that people actually love to consume nowadays, and it's much more than just a physical product or a video or a song. So tell me a little bit about how y'all built yourselves too as brands too.
That's a good one.
You want to take this one first?
I'll start that first. You know, I really just think that we started off just making authentic music. That's really what started it. Because if you making music that you feel like, it's just like that brand kind of just created itself. You know what I'm saying? And then just evolved. And then as you see what people gravitate towards, you're like, okay, this version of me is like the one that goes. So you kind of use that to brand yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like we make I might make any kind of song, but if if most people don't want to hear that from me, that kind of can't be my brand if I'm planning on doing something with the branding of who I am. Now, if I'm just like, fuck y'all, I don't care, that's different. Because some artists do get to the point where they like, I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. I'm going to make what I want to make. And that's a liberating space too. But
I think everybody wants to get to that point.
Yeah, I think so too.
That's where I try to be. You know, like sometimes money calls, but
I get you.
But my brand is definitely just me. Like I don't try to be
lifestyle,
anything. You know what I'm saying? I don't really try to be anything. Just, you know, whatever my lifestyle calls for, that's what goes into the music as well. That's what goes into the art at all times. It's never really like, oh, I should try to be like this, or, you know, it's just like, I'm just living my life and trying to put something good into the universe. And
that's the biggest thing probably was that part of it. Like it seems like it's unrelated, but it's so related because the inner work, because it's like, how can you even be comfortable putting yourself out as a brand the way people are nowadays and even before, but just how people just so quick to pick you apart. It's like, so to put yourself out there as you as the brand, you gotta really be like at peace with whatever the fuck you got going on in your head. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's a real vulnerable space.
Yeah, bro. Really like you see how some of these celebrities, like I would hate to be a celebrity at this point in time.
Every little move,
because you get, it's crazy. And it's like, we used to want that though. We used to, not the celebrity, but we used to want to be in them seats.
That status,
because we knew that talent wise we matching up with them people. You know what I'm saying? And so when you looking at it like that and you like, damn, what he do that we didn't do, then you start to feel like, damn, that spot could be my spot. You can't but help to look at it like that. You know what I'm saying? So it was a lot of times where we was just feeling ourselves, not realizing that wasn't for us. Like that wasn't for us. We wasn't supposed to be selling our soul to that type of shit. You know what I mean? You gotta stay true.
That's what I say. That's what I mean by failing forward. You know what I'm saying? Just learning. We all just learning. You know, just learning, failing.
But it ain't no backwards.
Figuring it out.
Going
you know what I'm saying? Figuring out from the last mistake that, okay, it's this now, and then, you know, making it to the next mistake until we succeed each time.
I know that with Rawston being here, it sort of falls in line with our previous guests. I had the owners of House of Vegans on, and Leslie Avila. She's also plant-based, her diet.
Shout out.
So
shout out to Leslie.
So tell me a little bit about how you got into the plant-based lifestyle and what that means beyond just the diet to you.
I actually got to it through this dude. It was he was living in Georgia, in Atlanta, Georgia, and I went down there to visit. I was just needing a vacation. You know what I'm saying? I took a vacation. Me and Drew took a vacation. He was on spring break. I went down there and checked bro out. And, you know, we went to go get whatever from the store. He was like, bro, don't nobody in the house eat meat. He was like, you can't buy no pork. You can't buy no bacon. I was like, man, what the fuck we gonna eat for breakfast? Dice like, my man Dice like, yo, we get the vegan sausage, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what is that? Right. He's like, don't do it, bro. Don't do it. Your stomach gonna explode in the morning. Oh, but we ain't really eat a whole lot of, we probably ate fish most of the days down there, but we ain't really eat no meat. We've done it for like 10 days, 10, whatever, you know, 7 days, 10 days, something like that. And we just, you know, we were just in a different mind space down there too, you know. That's when he kind of was getting into his crystal work and stuff like that. So, I don't know, we just left there feeling different. And not so shortly after that, I just really just developed, like, started not having a taste for meat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just couldn't really just eat it. I just was like, all right, this ain't really agreeing with me. Like, it just started being one by one until I was just like, I eat fish still. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's it. Pescatarian.
I get you. Yeah. Sure, man. And what about for you as well?
I still eat fish. I'm trying to get away from cheese.
Yeah,
but
that seems to be everybody's like last thing that they can do.
Yeah, really just fish and cheese. Yeah, see, like, I'm so proud of him for that because I really can't get away from it.
Every once in a while, I eat a slice of pizza, bro, and I always regret it.
Yeah, that's the only thing. But pretty much other than that, my diet is pretty much plant-based as well. It's just like working so much, it be hard. It's like hard, you know what I'm saying?
It's not like the West Coast or a bigger city where it's like
where you could just go get something to eat.
And that's what the House of Vegans, you know what I'm saying, what Stefan and Alana were saying, that a lot of this area here, we're lacking that. We're lacking
bro, you could literally start anything.
Yeah,
you could start anything here and probably be mildly successful. Literally anything that you want to do that's creative, because there's nothing here that is a tourist attraction or a people attraction. You got to think about it.
What do we do? You know what I'm saying?
They don't even come here. If you come from Jersey, you're not coming to Harrisburg, you come to Hershey.
You're right.
If you stay in Harrisburg, you stay in a hotel.
Farm show, where are you going? You know what I'm saying?
You're not coming into the inner city of Harrisburg. You got no reason. I worked in hotels for 6-7 years, bro, so I know they don't even. All they do, they looking for something else if they come in the city. That's it.
Right, exactly.
That's it. They don't got no other reason. They got no other reason. You feel me? Straight up, though. You know what I mean? That's just.
And that's sad though, a little bit though.
But that's where we at though. But it's so much potential for growth, so that if anybody is really just thinking outside the box, you really could do whatever you want here, honestly. And I feel like a lot of people say we don't support each other. I think we do support each other.
Absolutely.
I think it just, we gotta come correct. It's like anywhere else. You gotta come correct. If you ain't coming correct, how you expecting people to put, you know, to promote your shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta come correct, bro.
I feel like there's big support in Harrisburg nowadays.
All we do is come correct. Even if it ain't ever the top thing that we had in our mind, we coming correct at least. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we built the respect we built.
Yeah, coming from a genuine place.
Yeah, bro.
I get you.
Harrisburg's definitely come a long way as far as supporting each other.
That's question too about like what's the opinion on the current state of Harrisburg, the art scene, the music scene, a lot of the creative business scene, you know what I'm saying? All of that.
I love it.
I love it. It's so amazing just to see like so many different people just creating for themselves.
Right. It's like a turn happened somewhere.
Right.
And we wasn't alone no more.
Absolutely.
we wasn't alone no more.
Right. Exactly. It
like
really,
my tribe has arrived.
Right. It really felt like that. Like, okay.
Real shit though.
Like y'all really going for your shit now. You know what I'm saying? You really going for it, and you really making what you want to make, and we not really standing in place or waiting for gatekeepers to open the gate no more.
Right.
We kind of just, hey, this is my sound, this is my clothing line, this is my restaurant, this is my bookstore, this is, you know what I'm saying, this is my book, and
and it's out here.
Right.
And consume it at your discretion. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't, you don't. That's all we ever gave a fuck about. We never care about who listens. It's like, if you listen, you listen.
Right.
If you don't, you don't, bro. I don't.
it's always been our own passion that drove us. It was never
nobody else.
No outside like, oh, we need these people to listen, or we need these people to feel this way. It's like,
I know strangers that just walk up to me, be like, bro,
it's 7 billion people in the world.
You the dude that's on that red album cover.
Right. Oh my God.
You the dude that's on that red album cover, bro. I saw you at HMAC. Y'all crazy.
That's hilarious.
Like literally, bro. We ain't been at HMAC in like 3 years. You know what I'm saying? It's
crazy.
Be like that.
Some of your favorite memories from going on tours and performing and making music in general.
I never was really a performer, to be honest with you. I just was dabbling. Like I said, my brand is really just me. I just was like, oh, I think I want to try this. And I was like, oh, it's not for me. But like, favorite memories gotta be the show with X-Mag at HMAC. That was a beautiful night.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I did get a chance to go on a tour back in 2014. We did 23 cities from LA all the way to New York, actually. Like, and like just being on the tour bus and just experiencing that was just, you know, life-changing. Just seeing what people actually go through on tour. People think it's a glamorous life, and it's a grind. It's really a grind. Like, you really not showering for a couple days. You know what I'm saying? You're not eating right. Yeah. You sleeping in the weirdest of positions, and like, but is it really just a humbling and just a developing experience.
Definitely, as an artist, I mean, it probably molds you a little bit more and probably solidifies you too.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And then at the end of that, we had a show at the PM Bistro.
Okay.
Where, you know,
oh shit, that was the last day
of the tour. That was the last day of the tour. We actually ended it here. And
that was like our class reunion too. 05, a 2-year joint, but we never even had one. We just ended up, everybody from our class just ended up being at the show.
And that was just a dope ass time.
I ain't even never.
For me, like it really just felt like
that was mind blowing to think about it, right? Like how they, that's crazy. Bro.
It really just felt like a welcome at home for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it was so many people there that I knew. And people that had just been embracing my music for a very long time, for them to just receive me like that was just like, wow, okay, this is something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you kind of always just like running with your head down. Battery died. It's all good. You kind of just like running with your head down. You're not really like looking to see, you know, people's reactions or, you know, how they seeing you. And then you just walk into it and it's like, wow. Okay, I've actually been
right.
doing the right thing.
Right, they pay attention. They see what I'm doing. They respect the work I'm putting in.
Absolutely. Just freedom, man. It's just a like the type of spirituality that we practice. Is just free from a lot of the judgments that come with, you know, just regular society.
Yeah, man.
And it just, you know, it just reflects in the art. It reflects in the person. Just how we're just kind of like relaxed.
That's what everybody say. You so laid back.
Right. We just.
It's not even that. It's just kind of at peace.
Right.
With
exactly.
a lot of things. It's like you understand you only control but so much. So you know what I'm saying. It's like you kind of are okay with how the wind blows sometimes, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, we're just going to deal with whatever is adaptability, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I think I've said a few times on here too, where if you can't control it, why are you stressing it?
Right.
And if you can control it, why are you stressing it?
Right.
So stress is that unnecessary part of your life that really controls us. And
that's what keep you it's locked in the moment. It's stressing.
Stressing.
Keep you immobilized. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know. So all of that, like even the crystals, it just kind of just, like you said, it just kind of clears you. Clears your mind. Clears your blockages. You might be struggling with certain things that you don't even realize you struggle with. You know, I thought I was a confident person before I started working on my confidence. You know what I'm saying?
Real rap.
And then you realize, like, yeah, I'm confident in certain things, but there's other areas of myself I'm not confident. So it's like, you gotta really do that work instead of just running from it your whole life, because eventually you're gonna be faced with it. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be face to face with whatever you ran from your whole life. You're gonna have to conquer that shit. So would you rather conquer that shit early in your life when you first see it, when it's in its early stages, or would you rather conquer this monster when it's a full grown beast and you gotta really, it's David and Goliath type shit now, where it's like, this problem is bigger than you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Real shit though. And a lot of people live like that. And we in our early 30s, bro, that shit, like, just even waking up around this time is like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, we waking up at, like, just in the right time. Like, we could still return, like reverse what's going on. Like, we could get our bodies and our minds together and still be, you know what I'm saying? Still be living our lives for the next 10, 20, 30 years, 40 years the right way. You know what I mean?
And it's really teaching people that too, how to do that.
Yeah. So I be trying just, you know, just educate and share.
Absolutely. Just share. Let people know what's going on with you. Let people see the real journey. Also to touch on, like, the crystals, other than just like the mystical whatever behind it, that shit just taught me to work with what we got. You know what I'm saying? Like, crystals come from the earth. They're not no special shit. They just here. You know what I'm saying? They've always been here. And more than anything, it just was like a representation of my own life, and just was like, okay, here's what's always been here. Here's my crystals, and then, you know, that you know.
It's like metaphorically playing the cards that you're dealt.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I get you 100%. Where taking the tools and the skills that we've been given, the things that we've been blessed with, and putting that into action, and not only keeping it for yourself, not being selfish with it, but having selflessness that you're teaching other people, and you're putting game on, and you're giving people the outlets to do what they need to do in their life, to be healthy, to be full, to be complete.
Absolutely.
I get you 100%, man. And it's a noble mission for y'all, honestly.
Yeah, bro. And it chose us. We ain't choose. You know what I'm saying? Like, it chose us. Like, it just chose us, bro.
We just care.
That's what it is. We just
care.
Cared too much for before, but now we right on time. You know what I'm saying? It's like the world's going this way. Like, you know, anybody that's waking up, the world's going this way. It's about love. It's about
all love.
Like, it ain't like it's all love when you see me, bro. I don't got no hate in my blood.
I can feel
I might not be in the mood to talk, but it's all love.
Same.
Straight up. Yeah, bro.
So tell me a little bit about what y'all got going on right now, what the things that are most pressing to you at the moment, and sort of what we can expect in the future.
So for me, I got a new venture. It's called Sofi Beats Radio. And it's basically a live playlist where I'll, like, basically curate and invite different producers from, like, all over the world. And basically, I just want to create, like, a central place where people can go, like, listen to beats online, or maybe on Spotify or Apple Music, and just have something to chill, meditate, relax to, maybe sleep to.
Even work to, bro.
Right, yeah, even work to. I
do a strenuous job, that shit helps.
Yeah, just sometimes you just need the music without the words.
Yeah.
And I recognize that. And I recognize that there's a lot of producers in the world who just, you know, aren't making any money. So I just felt like it would be a dope space to have where I can just say, okay, this guy is different. This guy got a nice sound. I can invite him into this playlist and, you know,
give him some recognition.
Give him some recognition. Right, absolutely. Give him some recognition.
It's just enough to go around.
Right, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And that's just something that I've always believed in, just building from each other's fan bases. Like, I got a fan base. This guy over here might have a fan base, and it might be a friend of his who has a bigger fan base. You know what I'm saying? We're just pooling it all together.
Right.
It's like, okay, like you said, it's enough to go around.
Right.
So,
your favorite artist you see from that? You know what I'm saying? Whoever your favorite artist is right now, he got on because of who he knew. Because he was around somebody else that you was already listening to. You know what I'm saying?
Your network is your net worth.
That's what it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
Your network is your net worth.
You heard him because he was on a song with bruh. Like,
right,
okay.
Absolutely.
Now you listen to bruh's music because you like, oh, he's hard on this song. Let me go hear what else he got.
Right.
That's the easiest way. That's why features cost money.
True. Networking is
that shit could change your whole life if I get the right feature.
Right.
You're absolutely right.
You know what I'm saying?
So I'm just hoping to create like a gym space, just, you know, where like people can gather around the music for real. And it's just, you know, it's just for the music. It ain't really like I said, I'm gonna be curating it. I'm probably have a team of people, you know, helping me curate it. It ain't gonna be like to chase any mainstream success, just like this is what we like, right?
Underground shit.
Right, real rap. Just, and there's spaces for that.
Right.
There's real spaces for that.
We need more of that.
Right, exactly. That's exactly what I was about to get into. We just need more of that. There's so much, there's so many people just concentrated in one lane. It's just like shit.
It's a bottleneck.
You know? There's so much more out here for people,
it's like
and it's
on the Wi-Fi.
And a lot of the people, right?
Absolutely, it's too
absolutely.
Many people on the Wi-Fi,
but it's a lot of people that's concentrated in that don't want to be there. It's just what's happening right now. You know what I'm saying? It's the only thing they see. It's the only thing that they feel will be accepted, and it's like, okay, we gotta create communities. We gotta create spaces for people to just feel good being themselves.
Absolutely. I agree 100%.
Straight up, bro.
So what we can expect in the future from Maschine Life, you know what I'm saying? What is next for y'all?
Maschine Life, I'm hoping to drop some shit soon.
Absolutely.
We all got stuff just to drop, bro. We just gotta do it. It's like, it's no point in dropping it and it ain't going nowhere. It ain't doing nothing right now. You know what I'm saying? It's like, we gotta package it now. Like, now is the time to package it. You know what I'm saying? Package it. Like, concentration gotta be on one record or one bundle of records or one project or whatever the case may be. We just gotta attack it differently now. We got younger artists too now. Like my brother, he just dropped a joint. Drew Tyrell 7 for 7.
Nice.
That joint's going crazy right
Drew,
now.
Shout out to Drew.
Going in right now, but those like quiet as kept. Yeah, quiet as kept. That ain't album cuts. You feel me? Like, come on, yo. That ain't album cuts. We just in there. We in the lab. We in the lab. When you cook every day, you know what I'm saying? We just in the lab cooking. Like I got probably 90 songs. I'm sure Keys got 90 songs. I'm sure. Like, it's nothing. It's not even something to blink at. But it's like, can I serve these up right now?
Not the right song.
Maybe not.
I got a full project that I'm just like sitting on just because it's just like.
Is it time to serve it up?
Right, exactly. Are people ready for it? Is it, you know what I'm saying? Am I ready for it? You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
It's my art. It's really literally a part of us, you know what I'm saying? Like the shit we put into our music, the feeling that we put into our music, like that shit is really our energy. So it gotta be
right, bro.
It gotta be right. It gotta be the right time to detach from it. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. The right grinding.
Right grinding.
Tell me a little bit about y'all personal message to the people that are listening. You know what I'm saying? What they need to know about y'all, what I need to know about Maschine Life, one thing that they need to know about y'all.
It's hard work. That's what it's about. It's a lifestyle, yo. It's a lifestyle. That's why it's Maschine Life. You know what I'm saying? It's hard work. Like a machine supposed to just be well oiled, it's supposed to run, it's supposed to do what it do at all times. You know, if you walk up to the microwave, you expect that bitch to microwave, nigga, right? You expect that joint to heat food, you feel me? So if it's not heating up food, then it's like, oh, okay, not right, you know what I'm saying? So if I'm not being Rawston George, bro, what am I doing?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If he's not being Keys, what is he doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, anybody that's around us gotta live like that. So that's what I say to people. It's like, yo, you gonna fool with me because I'm me. It's not really, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not really a whole lot else to it. Like, we just gonna keep doing what we doing and moving forward. We hoping that we set a good example. You know what I'm saying? Like, we hoping that we set the best example we can, but we still human, we still flawed.
Absolutely.
So we hoping that people understand that too. But at the same time, I'm not really caring about what people got to say or really looking at, because I'm just walking my life path. I'm walking my purpose. He walking his purpose. You know what I'm saying? We walking it side by side, but we not going to the same exact place.
Right.
But we walking it side by side.
Right.
You know?
Absolutely.
And that's with anybody, and that's with everybody that's with us, and that's with anybody that comes across us.
Right.
You know what I mean? Straight up, though.
Separate paths, going to the same place.
Yeah, bro. You want to go by yourself?
We all got very...
You want to go, what they say? You want to go far, you go by yourself.
Right.
Or you want to go fast, you go by yourself. You want to go far, you go with people.
Right.
I think that's how they say
Absolutely.
it.
I like that,
Something
though.
like
Yeah,
that.
that sounds about right.
Some shit like that, but it makes sense, though.
Yeah, no, that's it.
Does. It absolutely does. So, I want to shout out, you know what I'm saying, y'all. Seriously, shout out Drew. You might have
shout out Drew.
Yeah, you should do
Shout out
Drew.
to
Absolutely.
You talk, cause he's like the blood of the new school. You know
he
what
couldn't
I'm
be
saying?
here today, but that's all good. We gonna get him on. So
he's the blood of he's the new blood. Like, you know, our roles are changing.
Absolutely.
As we get older and more wise, and we just see different situations. Now he's the main, you know, he's the starter team right now.
Picking it up.
He just got 2 good vets. You need 2 good vets. You know what I'm saying? So right now, the sky's the limit for sky's the limit for bro. And that's just not because he's my brother, just because I seen this growth. You know what I'm saying? He came from not even rapping not that long ago.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He wasn't even making no music. So I think he produces his own everything, mixes it, all of that. You know, it's just work. 10,000 hours, master.
Machine Life.
Yeah, real talk.
Machine
doing
Life.
it unprovoked.
Right.
It's not like
right.
we
Yeah,
like,
you ain't
yo,
gotta get on him and say,
it's unprovoked.
do this.
I want this. I want this.
Right. And that's what really matters.
That's where, you know,
that's the other part of Machine
Life. That's what
Life.
people don't be really understand. It's like, if you want this, you go get it.
Right.
Have that mentality. Go get it.
Well, tell the people where they can find you. Tell it, you know what I'm saying, where they need to find you at, the socials, all that, the website, everything. Where can they find y'all at?
I'm at Rawston George on everything.
Right.
RAWSTON George, nigga. You can't spell George.
It ain't for you.
George like Jefferson, boy.
It ain't for you.
Nah, straight up.
I'm at Keyzus the Don on all social media. KEYZDADON. Keyzus on music platforms.
Yeah.
KEYZUS. And
yeah, man.
And that's
Machine Life
with an S. Y'all gonna look that up. We gonna have a website, everything.
MachineLife.com.
Yeah, just look out for updates. We coming with updates. You know, we got a lot of things going on. Come visit me at Pembroke Grocery. I'm at 2526 Walnut Street.
True.
You know, I'm trapping snacks.
Beats.
We getting snacks off. We getting.
Come get these beats.
You know, we got your favorite blunts. We got Russian cream. We got Fronto.
I
We
know
got
you
the best
smoke.
white teas in the city.
I know you smoke.
Ask Tyler. We got the best white teas in the city.
Up last night.
See?
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Keys, big bro. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the whole Machine Life, though. Shout out to Rawston Street. You know what I'm saying? And the whole Harrisburg, for real, man. The whole 717. I get down everywhere. You know what I mean? Like,
absolutely.
We got homies everywhere. It's too many to shout.
Right.
It's too many
They
to
know
shout.
who they are.
They know what time it is.
Shout out to everybody. It's all love for everybody.
Yeah.
We got plenty of
Gazebo, man.
Right. Shout out to the Gazebo for having us.
Thank y'all, man.
Yeah, we partying out here one day.
Everybody seems to want to do that. So.
Party out
We're going to make it happen.
We're going to have to do once the Roni over.
Right.
Shit.
Well, hey, I appreciate y'all stopping by.
Shout out to Tyler, man.
Shout out to you,
Thank you guys. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys, you know what I'm saying, for stopping by. This is live from the Gazebo with Machine Life. Thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Trail.
Thank you. Oh my God. Yes, sir.
Gazebo.